Welcome everyone to today's live stream. We are switching back to No Man's Sky for the new expedition, the Breach expedition that started on the 22nd, so 3 days ago. So yeah, we're gonna dive into it because there is a short time frame on this one. We'll go ahead and bring this up so we can go over the notes for it. So yeah, what we got is the new update, because apparently the Voyagers update got them a huge influx of new players, seeing player numbers we haven't seen since they launched 9 years ago. So they got that. So for Halloween, it's called Breach. And it's focusing again on the new Corvettes. So we're going to travel around a desolate and abandoned universe to encounter abandoned remains of ill-fated Corvette ships. So basically, we're going to be scavenging parts from wrecks and such, and we get, of course, the expedition rewards, and there's some Atlas-themed modules, so we'll get some new special looks, with, cosmetic. And I'm not so big on the cosmetic rewards as more of the functional ones, but that's where this kind of comes in. Some of these are going to give us rare vertical parts to unlock a whole new set of build options. And then if we can find the fire ship Arcadia, which is part of what we're tracking for the expedition. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, but we've got all sorts of things to do with it. And the reason, again, I'm jumping on it now instead of sticking with Planet Crafter again today is we got 3 weeks to do this. So I didn't want to do Planet Crafter today and then be stuck with basically 2 live streams to try and get through this. I wanted to give myself the extra time. Usually it only takes 2 live streams to get through an expedition, but I wanted to give myself a little cushion there just in case. So, we see we get a bunch of new modules. There's some quality of life stuff, and then of course we got all the rewards, the Atlas themed add-ons, and a Atlas themed starship trail. So mostly cosmetic stuff, but there is some new things I want to make sure we check out with this. So yeah, that's where we are at today. We're going to be doing No Man's Sky for a new expedition. Timmy, you've been very patient, Timmy. You want a snack? There's a snack. Got to show off the shirt. He's wearing nothing under this shirt. Yeah, that's right. Nothing. You're wearing nothing under that shirt, Timmy. And we're going to cover you up because it's a little cool. There you go. Yeah. And here's your treat. Hey, Jason. Thanks for joining. Let me get this pulled up. Previous expedition. Yes, I don't need the previous expedition. Pretty sure that is not necessary now. So we'll get the new save, and then let's get the it says 2 weeks remaining, so 3 weeks from start date on it. So yeah, again, well, I did not want to wait and be like, oh crap, I'm running out of time to get this done. So yeah, we're diving into it to knock out the new expedition. A busy day, that's okay. I busy day every day for me, so I'm used to it. Pop in, pop out, say hi when you can. Okay. So some nice little particles in the air. Are we in the middle of like a gravity storm? See, radiation and toxicity for this location. Gotta get house ready for winter. Yeah, winter is suddenly approaching fast here as well. We went from our low temperature for the day becoming the high temperature of the day in like less than a week. So I'm glad now I don't have to have the air conditioning on and I can kind of have a little bit of time for no AC until it gets so cold I have to turn the heat on. All right, we are gonna awaken our starship. Saw that. So that is where we're going. Then we've got launch into space. So, you know, as long as we got fuel, that's an easy one. Oh, it started to snow for you yesterday. Oh, yeah, it hasn't got there yet. We're still too warm for that. It'll be like 3 months before we even have a chance of snow. And you guys, birthday party that you have to attend. Don't say it's your kids. They're your excuse to go to the party for some cake. We know what it is. Warp to new system, meet the rendezvous. So that's a very straightforward one. A debris range finder. So that's going to be, I guess, how we find the salvages. Assemble our ship. So I guess we get a regular starship, then we get to build our Corvette and search the wreckage of a lost Corvette. Okay, so we got that. Second rendezvous. Don't know on that one. Destroy asteroids. So as soon as I get in space, if I have a weapon, I can destroy some asteroids. Deploy the Nautilon. So we've got, obviously here, ocean, a deep ocean world, because we got to go to 1001 U deep. Collect 5 sea glass while we're doing that. And record an underwater creature over 10 kilograms. So we're going to be scanning stuff, obviously. Probably, if I had to guess, somewhere around the second rendezvous is that. Or on the way to the third rendezvous. Considering the first stamp is the rendezvous, I'm assuming that the system is going to have the planet we need. So then we have biological horrors, anomalous floating companion. So probably some kind of anomalous planet. Then we get derelict freighter thing in. Hopefully it doesn't crash during that. I might have to save and reload since that happened on the last expedition. And then we get the tendrils and the Val grub. Okay. Storm crystals. 8 crystal sulfide. So that'd be something on the ocean world I go to. Be looking for that. Might be able to find that. Then the radiant shards. All the moons of a gas giant. Great. So we gotta go and make a lot of pit stops. And then spacewalk into a black hole. Not fly into a black hole. We gotta park by one and then jump out. And fall into a black hole. Really? Okay. That's, then we get the final rendezvous. Obviously, I would think that ties in with the black hole part. Maybe not. Discover creatures on the final world. So that. Polished stone. Okay. From relic worlds. So if we see relic worlds a long way, we need to pay attention to that. Get a skeleton. Catch 5 fish. And then we don't know those. That's okay. So yeah, this one does seem to be a little bit more of like a straight linear type deal. You know what? Actually, let me check, because there's stuff here. I go ahead and start grabbing goods. Yeah, we don't do that. It's always good to check the expedition requirements right at the start to see what you can possibly skip around with. And this one seems to be much more cleaned up, straightforward. We do have some of those that have just been like, oh yeah, I could go ahead and do stuff in the last segment, like right at the start. That way you're not tying yourself to having to do it in order. Save some time if you can jump around a bit. Okay. Okay. Those times what? Okay, hang on. My brain's not thinking today. Okay, I'm not sure on the first part, but it looks like 6 minus 2 is 4, times that is 24. But 24 minus 6 would not be... 24, that's... times 5. Okay, wait. Times 2. And those combined times 3 is 6. Those combined... Wait, no, okay. times 3 is 6, times 4 is 24, times 5 is 120, times 6 is 720. There we go. Too late of a night for math today. Hey, Jenny. You made it. And you didn't miss much. We are just getting started. Stupid. Stupid thing. Fine, I'll go out this door. Oh, wait, was it? Bolt caster. I do have it. All right. So, again, while you check ahead, biological horrors. You kill some biological horrors. As long as I have enough ammo for this. I'm getting stuck on stuff on the roof. It's weird, some stuff is like hitting that and then some shots are going past it. How many was it? 16? Ah. Let me see. 13 of 16. Trying to get mutations in Ark. I'm going to try to do the expedition, so that's fine. I'll be here when you get your fancy mutations you want to share with the group. There we go. All right. Second milestone down. I just gotta wait for this to go away. And life support upgrade plus inventory slots. Yes. I'll go ahead and just do all inventory. And then, yeah, we get some life support upgrades. Let's see. 2 sword pow. That's the most balanced one. I'm gonna put it there, and then that gives me those. So there we go. Cool. All right. Should start up the server again and move it a little more. Hey, oh, you know what? It helps if I get the first reward too. Yeah. Prepackaged personal refiner. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah. Now you start scanning some stuff. And you find me some carbon. Buried tech module. Yes, you switch to Ascended Arc because the original Arc was not good enough, huh? I was like, I don't see a point in buying Ascended myself because I still haven't done all of the original Arc stuff. I just can't stick with it long enough to get off the island and move to the next area. And I saw too many, you know, complaints of like quality on Ascended, especially with the again, the studio got sold or bought up, and now apparently the new devs are not doing a very good job according to a lot of the reviews. Oh, we gotta get some oxygen. I might need the oxygen for some stuff. Since we got a personal refiner right away, I have a feeling I am going to be in need of that personal refiner very soon, so I'll make sure I got some fuel. That's where I saw unidentified something. There we go. You like the new dinos? I mean, you know, me, Ark is one of those, I can only get into it for so long, and then it just kind of wears down a lot quicker than other games. I mean, it's still way better than playing Starfield, though. Alright, I guess I'll climb in the Spear of Sleep. Because that's totally what I think of using a spear for. Yeah. I like to, you know, play with a spear while I sleep. You know, it's good practice for your you know, throwing like a Spartan. You got a sleep spear. Alright, I know it's the pure ferrite. I saw that. And then a couple other things I saw in there I will need to worry about. So let's see. Dihydrogen jelly. Okay, I got that, so I just gotta worry about the ferrite. Let me do this. So we'll do some fuel. And how much ferrite? Well, not much, but will get me a little bit. Oh. And there goes the last of my carbon. So, yeah. I need ferrite dust, but I need some carbon. Ooh. Big worms. Oh, you know what? They're not as fast, if I can get one of them, as the little butterfly creatures. But if I can tame one of them, hey, what the heck? I didn't say you could run away from me. If I can tame one of them, then that gives me a land-based transport option. That's where I just looked at one as like, hey, I'm scanned. Yeah, I think I kind of want to try to get one of those if I can. Let's see. Go back to here. Alright, so pure ferrite. I was just short of what I needed. So I'll go ahead and just process all of this. So I'll have extra. Yeah, I do want to see if I can get one of those, I think. Yeah, let's see if I can tame one of them. Also, what we got here? Phosphorus and quartzite. Yeah, take the opportunity. Because you never know, I may end up being somewhere else. Like, oh, hey, you need a bunch of phosphorus. And you didn't take the opportunity on that planet. Got to follow the map if you want to move forward. So kind of like the idea they were going for Arc 2 of it's actually going to be more story driven instead of free roam as much. That is if Arc 2 ever sees a light of day at this point. Alright. That quartzite deposit. Ooh, I did see it. What? Why am I scanning? Oh, that little stone. What was the light? Ah. Let me get all this and maybe a pet. I know we gotta get an anomalous blob creature for that one expedition milestone. I say, don't tell me he left. Come here. Oh, ah. I fell in my little pit. Of course, there's nothing like right here other than. Oh yeah, see the wreck right there. It's actually in space wreck. Like it almost looks like it'd be kind of one of those wrecks sticking up out of the ground, just extra high. But you can see how it is floating in space. So we go in space and we're going to go up there and yeah, work on that. Those, oh, glowing mineral. Okay. How can we'll try it. I mean, there's other flyers. The little beetle ones. I don't know how well they're gonna work. As far as land transport. Usually it's the bigger, always flying ones that work best. Now you're moving away again. Alright, you stay over there, because I see a thing I can climb up. Or a floating thing I might could get on. I need a jetpack. Upgrades. That's a different looking flora. I don't remember this one before. Ah! It spins at you. I was wondering what kind of attack it would use. Okay. We'll get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna repair. What? Oh, yeah, hang on. Because it's not in my inventory. You know, it's technically in my inventory. But it's not in my inventory. Hermetic seal. Alright, plate is not going to be a problem. Oh, wonderful. Condensed carbon. We're back at it. I need a mining laser. That's what I need. A big fancy mining laser. Actually, there's crystals. Big crystals. So these are some little crystals will help. Yeah, those. Oh, talk about Forever Skies. I did see they've got a new update coming for Forever Skies, with some new stuff for it. Like, I can't remember now top of my head, but there's, yeah, they got some new content coming for Forever Skies. Or did they already release that? Because, yeah, I saw it, and I was kind of like, that's interesting. But I kind of had my... I've had my share of Forever Skies right now, you know. I mean, I played it during early access, now full release, you know. It's interesting. It's a nice premise. Did feel like the actual story was too short, and part of it was just because of, you know, the time that you have to spend wandering around looking for certain things. And of course, it's not like the combat part of it is not great combat, because, you know, it's not like you expect in a typical combat game. You kind of got to be careful in certain things, because those big mantis will can tear you up. You know, and it's not like you got like the best weaponry. I mean, you got a crossbow. Come on. It's not even like a super fancy space age crossbow. You know, it just looks space age. Alright, I need some condensed carbon, so... Oh, I got condensed carbon. How much do I need? Okay, yeah, so condensed carbon. Rex seal, there we go, okay. And... one of those, that's all I need, right? Yes. Okay. I can launch! And for now, I'm going to change my view because I do not like the cockpit view. All right. Yep, get out of the way. There we go. Come on. Come on. Wings in the dark. Base computer plans. So leave the planet to get the plans to build a base on the planet that you just left, right? So we got warp, which means I get the Atlantid drive, so we don't have to worry about in-between drives, and we just have to go to that spot. But we have this wreck here. And I'm in space, so... Can I do something in this? Oh, ow. Yeah, I can hit it. That's what I can do. I can run into it. Alright, we'll see you in a bit, Jason. We'll be here. Actually, before I warp... A SPAC station! Yeah, that means it's abandoned. Alright, so no... Well, no, I can still go there and get a... Oh yeah, we don't get the autopilot fanciness with our regular ships, because they can't walk around. In the ship, that is. Behold, the Timmy. One little bit of an ear sticking out. You're like, I'm comfortable. He's warm. Got your shirt on. Got your blanket. had his snack. He is like, I am warm. I'm comfy. I'm going to sleep. Right? Yeah. Game called Vane. I haven't seen that one yet. You haven't played it yet. You've just been watching somebody else play it. Yeah, that's one I haven't heard of. So give me a second. I'll have to do a quick look that up. Vein. That could go so many different ways. You know, it could be like ore vein, veins with your blood. Post-apocalyptic survival multiplayer sandbox. Gather supplies, survive, explore abandoned buildings, defend your home, and rebuild society, whether alone or with friends. So it's like, you know, just a slew of apocalyptic, you know, aftermath games. I'm not seeing zombies showing up in there. I see what looks like somebody getting run over in one of the pictures. And of course, it is similar to 7 Days to Die. They do have a demo. That's interesting. I'll throw it on my wish list. It did just come out yesterday, actually. Wow. Okay. That's yeah, very new. Just came out yesterday. Let's see. Here's one for you to check out, Jenny. And it's got a release date of last year, so it's coming up on its year anniversary in early access. If Sun Sets. And it's all together, no spaces in there. If Sun Sets. Give that one a look, see what you think. Because I've got that added to my wish list because I'm going to consider it. Very strongly consider it. Kind of has like an interesting mix of like first person or over the shoulder, third person kind of, you know, view, like this view, and some cases where it looks like you're actually doing like colony management type things for defenses. It's on your wish list? Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's it, because I don't have the money to buy my upgrade. Okay, so I got black market goods now. And I don't have a hyperdrive installed, so okay. Just 5 microprocessors and chromatic metal. Great. After I get into space, now I gotta go and do this. Bunch of chromatic metal and some carbon nanotubes. So wonderful. So I gotta go somewhere else. I like how this is supposed to be like a derelict system. And yet, there's like go to the trade thing and trade. Like I don't think there's going to be anybody to trade with if it's supposed to be an abandoned system. Okay, star bulb, that's kind of interesting. Also, dissonance detected there. And that's pretty sure that's where it was. Wait. This pin. Okay, this is a gas giant? Yes. Yeah, that's the one I think I came from. Yeah, or is that the one I flew around? So it's a gas giant. I've got to explore all the moons of a gas giant. Or was it? It was one of them. Visit all the moons of a gas giant. So if that's it, I just need to go to every single planet. Or every moon here. Yeah, let's go do that real quick. Again, pays to, check ahead and look at some of the rewards that don't require you to necessarily be in a very specific sequence for it to happen. I'm going to hit the ground because I can't see how close I'm at to the ground. There we go. Oh. Structure. Oh, hey, and was that supposed to get polished stone too? Oh, and a plant record. All right, so hang on, let me find that. I think it was the last. Gather polished stone, so I can do that here. So you really don't like. That's a kind of a trick. You're supposed to go to a new system so quickly, but you literally in the starting system can cover several things that you would have to go looking for again later. That's, yeah. Again, pace it, look ahead. I have trouble targeting whatever it says is unidentified. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna get the stone stuff. That's an interesting looking little creature. And I happen to have some foodies. Hang on, I want the big guy. Where'd that other big one go? It's a plant creature. Harvest the nectar. Yeah, I got your nectar. Colo, my big walking plant friend. Oh, come here. Come here. Come on. Fine. I literally just, like, befriended you. You shouldn't have to have me petting you already. Whiny. So yeah, it's like I just got him. I just adopted him and he's already like, pet me. There we go. Polished stone thing. So I got a reward. Alright, let's go ahead and get that one. Collect reward. Fossil display pack. Yeah, okay. We do kind of need that for at least the symbol of complete skeleton. Which I did see, you know, there's bones for this spot. No, you don't. You're not bothering me. Go away. Oh, that's where he went to. The one I was gonna get. He went hiding in the cave. I don't know if I need actually polished stone for anything else, but you know, why not get it? Oh, you're fighting me. Okay. firestorm. I'm pretty sure I'm fine here in the cave, you know? What's the point of being in the cave? Alright, yeah, let's just look for deposits I can make good use of. Pyrite. Silver. I guess that's gonna be the best option right here. I don't think you could use activated quartzite for making the metal, I can't think of the name now. The chromatic metal, there we go. For some reason I had it in my head, I was trying to think prismatic metal. I was like, no, that's not it, that's something else. That's another game used. That's Plant Crafter with the prismatic stuff. There we go, some silver. While there's still some storms going. Okay. Nope, okay. Not gonna work. What can I use this polished stone for? Pure ferrite. Alright, well that's a good reason to have some of that then. Well, great. Okay. Trying to think of... Silver is not the option, so... I need copper. I'm not finding that here, but I did get some good supplies as far as, I got that one thing for the expedition. Really could use a, Corvette already. Just say, you know, mobile base. This kind of the whole thing is to get a Corvette, so could really use the Corvette already. I'll go for the building in case it's a trade terminal there. Nope, it's not the home, but there's a building. With a landing pad. Alright, come on. Yeah. Come on, get away from that. I don't remember sentinels being one of the requirements for this. I don't think I have to actually beat the sentinels in a certain capacity. I don't remember seeing anything about walkers or such. Okay, that throws me off a little bit. 23 to 4. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it skips 6 and 7, 8, 9. And you got 177. Okay, yeah, that's oh, I see it. So take 23 times 2 is 46, minus 1 gives you 45. 45 times 2 is 90, minus 1 is 89. So 89 times 2 is going to be, yeah, 178. So minus 1 is 77. So that times 2 is going to be, well, I don't even have to actually have the number. You just know 7 times 2 is going to end up with 14 on the last part. So 4 is going to be the last digit. Minus 1 is going to be 3. The only one that says 3. Okay. Ooh! I did kind of like just seeing it pop up. And there we go. I need chromatic metal. And literally it's here on the ground. In little spots that, you know, you just kind of gotta look around for. Yeah. It pays to move around sometimes, too. Oh, that's awesome. It's not a lot of chromatic metal, but it is some chromatic metal. Okay, I can shoot with my gun, but I'm not targeting it directly from the visor. Looks like it's just basically buried in the ground, really. Okay. Just grab what goods I can. Yeah, I gotta check my stocks. You know, gotta make sure my space stocks are doing really well. Huh. Grab those, because I will need that at some point. Okay, so Silver Depot, you know, I'm not going to worry about you anymore. Oh, I never did scan that one. Okay, great. See? Again, why a Corvette would be nice right now, because, you know, I can jump in and it'd be my little base. Not have to worry about being cold. Let's just see, how much do I need? 125, not counting what I get, I need to get for the microprocessor, so. Yeah. I mean, that works, but it is kind of tedious. get these few pieces, and I think it's time to go fly to that building. Let's see if there's anything of use there. Okay, where is this house? That's not it, because I was here. I came in on this, and the icon for the house was over here. There. Oh, why it didn't want to show up? Oh! Okay. The big ship pad. Again, this is supposed to be like a whole derelict universe, so nobody around to talk to. But I can still trade. Or not. Then why give me something that says I need to go and trade it? Huh? Why do I need to have that and worry about trading it if I can't trade? Because there's no connection. I'm gonna try anyway. How it works is just saying error on everything. Yeah, we'll get rid of that because I need some money. And I don't have anybody I need to trade that to, so. You know, Alright, let's see. You know what? It's worth it to just go ahead and buy that, since I can. And that saves me some trouble. Oh. Gotta check the containers. You know, free stuff is always helpful. If I could see just a little better, I might see some more containers. All right, let's go back to here. I'm on Diadu. Yep. So I still need to go. Okay, pretty sure that's where I started. Yeah. So runaway mold breach. And again, I've got to go to all of them because it says mark giant. So gas giant. That kind of says it right there. Gas giant. I need to go to all of these. Or yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I started. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. 4 more left, and we'll hopefully end on that one, which has ancient bones. And again, I gotta remember. Now that's final world. Don't have to worry about that. But complete a skeleton to get a fishing rig, which means I can then catch fish. Of course, that's in the last part to make you have to backtrack after you've been trying to follow along a certain path. So, yeah, I think it's time we'll move to the next planet. And I want to say there was an asteroid thing too, right? Destroy some asteroids. Even if I'm wrong on that, I'm still going to try to destroy some asteroids. I swear there was one for that. Yes, destroy asteroids. 20 of them. See? You look ahead, and you know stuff you can go ahead and skip to. Speeds things up and gets you some extra advantages. There we go. Okay, so I did not want me mining any more asteroids. Nautilon plans. And we, do have to have that. Was one of those where we gotta go and do the Nautilon. Alright, we got Humboldt Drive, so we obviously gotta save that. Did I get anything else? No. Yeah. What's that? Pulse engine module, okay. Once this is built, I'll move, I'll move things around. Oh! Jellies. I found some space jellies. Great. So... Ah! My lovely, driving skills. Spaceship driving skills. I was literally just trying to turn around to find those jellies so I could shoot them without them being all up in my business. Okay, so I need to find the next planet. Wait. Oh, targeting silver deposit still. Okay, or not next planet, I need next moon. There's a distress beacon. You know what? Let's just go with that one. I'll eventually make it through all of them. Yes, there we go. Good reason to hit asteroids too, just for supplies. The Blood Moon. I think that was the next one in the sequence anyway, right? No, Fin Moon. Blood Moon, so we're jumping up to here. Okay. I don't think I'm going to stay here long. This is high sentinel activity. And honestly, the resources are available on other planets, so... If I suddenly see like, oh hey, look, here's a thing that's very easy to harvest and gives you straight chromatic metal as well, then I might, work on that for a minute. Oh. No. I'm not wasting my time on that. We are just trying to get to a Corvette. Awesome. Also, I need to see about getting to the anomaly. Because once I get to the anomaly, I can then call in some of my past expedition rewards. Make things a little easier. Okay. What? I already scanned the creatures. I just landed here. Did I start on this one? Is it the Blood Moon we started on and not the actual planet? Oh, you know what? Either way, we're gonna head out. Yeah, I think I did start here. Okay. So not on the actual gas giant. Because that had the same landscape. Oh. Just a random asteroid? Felonious, good afternoon. Old school asteroids where you blast them into pieces. Okay, so apparently I started on the Blood Moon. instead of the gas giant. I thought when I was targeting this one, though, it said, yeah, moon, okay, unknown planet. That'd be it, because I hadn't landed on the planet yet. Oh, upgrade module. That's Humboldt drive. I can't use it now, dummy. Why you tell me to use it when I don't have a thing to install it into? That's dumb. Yeah, we'll jump through all these planets because that's, yeah, or all these moons because we get that reward for visiting all the moons of a gas giant. Of course, then checking the gas giant itself. The gas giant, while it doesn't necessarily say it's an ocean world, it very well may have a very deep ocean, or at least gives me the option to get a couple of the ocean underwater related tasks knocked out. It's always slow at the very beginning to get stuff rolling, and then you kind of get into that, oh, I got this going, and then you start into the groove of like knocking stuff out one after another. And I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of that momentum going. I'm still trying to get good stuff. Oh, that looks a little too erratic for me for it to be a rideable creature. And a finned moon, yeah, should be like an anomalous type moon. Yeah, everything's just fin shaped. The glitch in the Matrix moon. Okay. Ancient data structure could be useful. Magnetized ferrite, well, you know. Gold deposit. All right, you know what? Let's go to this spot over here first. Data structure. Gonna check that out. Because why would I not want to get data? Yeah, then we'll get gold, because gold, last I remember, it worked for chromatic metal. Okay. Gold. Is there anything closer? Oh yeah, much closer right there. Let's take a look. Oh. Waquiti. Wakrati. I don't know. There's something, and it gives me chromatic metal. In very small amounts, so not worth it. Just ignore me, Mr. Sentinel. I am not the droid you're looking for. Oh, crystal fragment. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Oh, yeah, come on. I made it. All right. Now for the easier method. I like gold. About to need a recharge. Yes. digging a big hole. Big hole in the ground. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, did I disturb you? Alright, let's get this and... What was it? Okay, what am I targeting there? Okay, it's not showing here now. What? Okay. You notice the yellow icon under here. That is not showing normally. So, what am I missing? Alright, egg sac. Is it the egg? Humming? I guess that's it. Humming egg sac. Okay. Alright, I need... Wait, what? Hang on, what? Oh, yeah. Duh. Alright. Pyrite. Okay, so this what? I swear I remember it being used with chromatic metal, at least in the past. I'm not finding copper. I'm just finding a whole bunch of stuff that gives me chromatic metal when I harvest it. That. So I guess that is the method I'm gonna have to use to get all my chromatic metal now. Oh. Copper or quartzite? Okay, so quartzite is one thing they changed it to, because we didn't have quartzite in the past. And it used to be like, you had several things you could make into chromatic metal that, you know, of course, you know, different quality, different output amounts. Alright, yeah, so they did change that from the past. Because they realized that having multiple things become chromatic metal was too much of a cheat. Alright, that's hopefully gonna give me enough for that, because that, yeah, the starting moon had the quartzite deposit. Oh, no, no, no. You don't need to bother me, Mr. Drone. You don't need to. You leave me alone. Alright. Now. Boom. Okay, done. I gotta craft a stupid warp cell, which of course... There we go. Okay, antimatter. The antimatter housing. Just funny how the housing was in the list at the top, and then it was down a page. Okay, so I can warp to another system, but I still want to go to all the moons, because if I go to all the moons, I get that expedition reward. So I've been there, yeah. I'm on the Finned moon. I've done the Blood moon, where apparently where I started, so I need Desolate moon and Verdant moon, and then we'll do the planet itself. If I could target things. Come on, it's not that small. But the targeting spot is Blood moon. Okay, dot that. I need Desolate and Verdant. All right, Verdant Moon. We got the next one. So. And let's just look again. So, yeah, I'm hoping the moon or the planet, the gas giant, will be. I'll get this, and then it might have enough for me to be able to do the some of the water, like harvest 8 crystal sulfide. You know, that's not like a hard one to do. Storm crystals, I don't think I've seen any storm crystals yet, but I gotta remember that if I see it, get some storm crystals. I've got the thing for the submarine, so that the crystal sulfide, the sea glass, and the depth should be, and that should be fairly quick to do if I can find a deep enough ocean. Now, I'm hoping planet will be good enough for that. Also, dissonance detected. And what was it? I have a feeling some of these are going to unlock, and it's going to be I have to come back for that reason. I still need to find an anomalous floating companion. Okay, I didn't see that on one of those yet. Radiant shards. There we go. So I need to get some radiant shards. So if I see some here, might be able to get that too. Okay, so there should be storm crystals on the gas giant. I'm going there because I'm going to look for those supplies. I like to get as much as I can knocked out in advance instead of having to try and do it in sequence. So this will leave the desolate moon after this, and I should get that reward. And it looks like I'm about to land at the right spot. Oh yeah. Tell you what, Mr. Sentinel, I know you're over there. I am just, I'm just here to kind of look at the pretty crystals. You just stay out of my way. How about that? Okay. So grab resources. Oh, no, you're not. You're not on alert. No, you're not. I'm going this way. Well, that's a guaranteed way to get attacked. And what happened to you? Apparently, it's the same creatures on the different planets. Because I found them on a different planet. I think that's the same style creature, just a different type. Okay, so I need... There we go. Oh, I need the advanced mining laser. Duh. Okay. So I have to redo this. A vigilant stone. Well, I'm glad it's vigilant. You know, it needs to keep an eye out for things. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over to that one. Ah, why? All right.
Technology recharge.
I haven't had it be the problem before where it didn't count something when I had, as if I didn't have it selected. Typically, I mean, the asteroids, I didn't have it selected and it worked. You know? I destroyed asteroids. I didn't have it selected, but it worked. I destroyed a couple other things that I didn't have selected and it worked. Oh yeah, gotta get ancient bones. Gotta make sure, remember to do that. Yeah, he's like, I'm mad at you. Why are you hiding? Yeah, that's like, gotta get you to come over here to the opening, dude. Come on, dude. That's the best you got? Did he fall? Oh, no, 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 no. Gonna heave like rocks at me, huh? You're like, all right, I can't get him because he's in this little hidey hole. When he was literally like walking on top of it a minute ago. Oh, he fall in? He is in a cave. That kind of helps, but kind of hurts too, because now I can't target him as easily. Well, it keeps him from smacking me. Well, I said that, and then he somehow managed to damage me a little bit. Wait, where'd he go? He blew himself up. All right, so let's dig my way up a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna clear this if I can. Oh, is there? Yes. Not there. Is it a buried vigilant stone? All right. I guess I got it. The one I can get. All right. I got some bones. I need bones to assemble a skeleton. Come on. Okay, am I supposed to dig down further? 'Cause I don't see anything down there. It's pointing it here. I think that's glitched. And I am getting about to fall. Okay. No, I don't like you guys. I'm just glad he's not hitting me from all the way over there like they typically do. Alright, desolate moon. And then the big planet. Okay. Heard it. Moon. Really want my autopilot thing. Finned moon. Already been there. I don't like having to do this. Alright. So, obviously, that one. Let's do this way. Okay. I feel like I've been to that one, but I can't tell because it won't target. Oh, that's a moon. I see it. Yes, come on. Moon. 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 Okay, maybe it's just a big mud ball. It's a big floating mud ball because apparently I cannot target that thing. I would have thought they would have fixed that problem at least by this point. Or you're trying to look at a planet, moon in the distance, and it's like, I can't target that. Or you have to look above it for it to target it. Fine, I guess have to smack into the stupid thing. There we go. Finally. Yeah, I would have thought by now, with everything they've added to the game, that would have been fixed. Apparently, it's an impossible thing to fix. Yes. Free landing. Free parking, you know. It's always better for free parking than paid parking. Oh, let me get this stuff. Now you can do this charge thing. Pattern seems clear. Oh, at least this is an easier one. Yeah, 7382, 3827, 8273. There we go. Didn't have to do math on that one. Oh, great. Is that on the planet itself? Because that's where I'm going next. So, you know, it's just make it easier for me. Alright. I'm assuming, yes, big planet in the sky. Since, you know, this is the moon. There. I don't know why it has to take so long to get out of a chair. Yeah, not gonna worry about it. Okay. That. Well, apparently this is not. It's a. I mean, it's not giant planet. It's a gas giant. Giant. Oh. Okay, but I mean, it's a giant planet. Because the giant planets have a ton of moons. That's the point. It's like it's a gas giant. So why is it not giving me? Okay, maybe do I have to go find a brand new giant to do that? Or do I just have to go and scan them like that? Do I have to land on the planet first to count it? Oh wait, let me, yeah, probably want to target the, well, if it will target. Oh, great, it's the lose color planet. Make everything go grayscale. Okay. Yep. Yeah, let's do language. Oh, and I see what I need. Come here. I will throw away my other creature. Come here. Gentle milk. Adopt as companion. Uh-huh. Quillini. Come here. I'm trying to pet you. Why are you running away from me? Yes! Planetary transport. Again, those are just great for that kind of thing, because they'll just keep going in the direction you tell. They've got typically very long stamina durations. And you just set them going and they'll just go and fly in the direction you tell them. At a good speed, and they're above the ground, which means that they don't have problems with traversing steep areas. Okay, well, I got everything. I saw a meteor fall in. Salvage container, all right, yeah. Probably a good thing to go and get a couple of those. Oh. Was it, yeah. All right, come here. They're only useful when they stick around. Seriously, where did he go? He's like, I'm not helping you. I wonder if that one would be better. Oh. Not that. No, can I feed you? I can feed you? Little flying grub? That's it. It's a grub. It's a flying grub. Seriously, it looks like something from a sci-fi movie where it's like a larva or something they like are gonna put inside your ear so it like makes you tell. There's some movie I remember that being done. It's like a larva thing or something that went in the ear to make that person answer truthfully, but it killed them in the process. I'm trying to remember this. I don't know. My mind's going blank. All right. But I know I've seen a movie with a scene like that where it was, we're going to shove this thing in your ear so you'll answer all our questions, but they start to bleed out the ear and it kills them. That's going to bother me. Trying to remember what movie that might be. Dig it all out. Be so much better once I get my ship. But I will need to do this, you know, eventually anyway, so might as well go ahead. Okay, I got me a thermal grill cap. Ah, fantastic. Just what I always wanted. So, Wrath of Khan, thank you. Yes, Star Trek 2, the Wrath of Khan. That's what it was. He put the thing in the ear to make him tell him about where it was. And I'm talking original Star Trek 2 Wrath of Khan, not the Star Trek, the newer ones, not the one with Chris Pine, but the other ones. The original ones with the original Star Trek cast. Yeah, that was Wrath of Khan. Yes, thank you. You nailed it. Now I don't have to have that in my head all day trying to remember what it was. That's what those little flying grubs make me think of. Seriously, I remember it being something like that kind of creature design. Like it was a little grub. Like not like a loose, like squishy grub, but like a grub kind of thing that had like a little armor plating on it. Like that, just like a little segmented worm thing. I mean, I could remember that part not entirely correct either, but I feel like that's how it looked, because that's what stuck in my head. And no pun intended there about the in the head part. Oh no, they're coming for my ears. I wonder if I could ride on them. I don't think I could. They look like they're too puny to accommodate for that. Now, apparently I can't ride on the other one either because it won't stick around. Alright, well, I didn't get any bonus for that. Not getting any storms yet. I still gotta find the gas giant at some point. Anyway, so do a quick little peek around. Let's see if anything kind of stands out. And no, we're gonna head out. It's time to warp to a new system. That's gotta be count as a gas giant. And survey, I would think, means I gotta land on the moon. I've landed on every moon, right? No, we're just gonna start moving. And again, desolate space station, so no trade terminal. Well, let's get my reward. Atlantid drive. Again, very good. I don't have to worry about. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh yeah, just go all the way to the bottom real quick. Surprised it wasn't like crying that I didn't have it installed already. Okay, so planet, Paradise Planet. Always like the Paradise Planets. And Nuclear Planet, Ancient Bones, which I do need to get some more Ancient Bones, I think. What else we got in this system? Oh, a bunch of them. Reactive, airless, frostbound. Okay, so yeah. And a paradise and a paradise. So 2 paradise planets. Copper, paraffinium, silver. Copper, paraffinium, magnetized ferrite. So whichever way you need, you got an option on those 2. You know what, I made it here. First rendezvous. I still gotta go to the first rendezvous. So we're just gonna keep jumping. Try to get to the rendezvous. Oh, ah. Alright, so I need at least 2 more.
Technology
Alright, now we can go. And Rocktopia, discovered by Mac. And Ancient Bones again, you know, okay, so. And just double check I don't luck out and it's like a regular space station. Nope, still broken, abandoned space station. Alright, we're going to the last one. I'll tell you that. Hour and a half to get to this point. Well, I was trying to avoid it, but apparently it decided to lock me onto it. And poisonous planet, great. Temperate planet, couldn't be on that one. Yeah, it's temperate but very aggressive sentinels. Here we got the dissonance and activated quartzite. Finally stuck his head out from under the blanket. I think you're getting a little too warm there, buddy. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little too hot. Let's see, how much do I have? 11%. That's not too bad. Of course, it did kind of stop me a little too early. Oh, a meteor's coming down too. That's yeah, inside the train. Yes. It's a little fast moving one. The mega crab. Okay. Come here. Ride! Alright. Stream toxin. Okay. Let's go. Go as fast as you can. You know, just kind of slowly dying here.
Toxic protection falling.
Yes, I know this. Oh. All right. Yeah. I think I got time. Except for that delay. I don't know why it's got to still do that. I feel like that should be something it does only the first time you do one of those, and then after that, it never does that little the cinematic, you know, part again.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
Woo! All right, I reached it. A deserted terminal. Well, yeah, it's kind of got goop all over it. Yeah. It's too bad you don't clear the goop off and that kind of gets scrubbed off. Like visually on the terminal itself. It's just it. Okay. Analyze data log. Alright, so. I got nanites. Nice chunk of nanites. Cool. Uh-huh. I'll go through. No, how am I targeting him? He's outside. Again, stuff like that, I'm surprised has not been fixed at this point. Okay, so... Oh. What's funny is inventory's full, but I get 5 inventory slots as part of it. Okay, so I gotta dump some stuff. That clears one thing. We'll discard it. I can discard that for right now. Honestly, the meaty chunks too. We'll just discard that.
Incoming storm.
That, if I can find a terminal I could sell it to, the great, and crawl milk, you know what? Get rid of those. So now, collect that. And, okay, debris range finder, solar mirror, quantum computer, metal plating. Wonderful, and I get all these nice rewards too. There's poop. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go and pick up his poop, but I am not doing that. He is not being a good enough pet. Alright, debris rangefinder. Do I do that there? No. I can. Build that at least. That will help. Teeny bit. Okay, it's a rangefinder, all right. Solar mirror. Go. You know, I was like, well, I guess I don't need silver. Now I need silver. Quantum computer. Okay, that one I can do. I think I have enough for that. Antimatter. Quantum computer. Got that done. All right. So that is finished. So now I just need metal plating. That's not a problem. I mean, I got plenty of that. So solar mirror. Literally just short some silver. Okay. I didn't even look before I landed what it had. Ooh, radiant shard. which I don't think I can actually still get anyway. Storm crystal though. Going. Oh, come on. I used my jetpack. I saved myself from injury there. Come on. Excuse me. Yeah, I need advanced mining laser. Great. I don't have very good protection right now for this. But, and clearing. Okay. Ammonia deposit. Oh, yes. Just what I need. Okay, so yeah, there's I'm not finding anything silver here. So doesn't say silver. Great. I should have stayed and got a bunch more silver. Apparently. Trying to think, because sometimes you do get silver asteroids. You used to get silver asteroids. Yes! Ah! See if any of these will do it, so I don't have to deal with those annoying ones. Yes, okay, that's so much better. I was so glad when they just switched to predominantly using these that you actually just, they explode. So much easier than having to try and, you know, basically mine it like a deposit. I got him. Is that supposed to be an ink cloud that they release when they die? And I need some tritium anyway, so. Big old cloud that goes everywhere. Oh, you know, I kept forgetting to do this. And I should have done this already. Because this ship is no bueno. There we go. Yeah. Set for, you know what? Let me make sure I can get the ship before I go and start messing with the drive thing, because I don't think the reward ships I can get come with that. Or can I even get the reward ship on this? Okay, I can still do this. I just can't, talk to the guy. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Should have done this before. Yep. See, you do the expeditions where you get free items. So great. Because now I could use the, that spacecraft. Yeah. I missed all these. At some point, they should redo them. Hopefully. Yeah, that was decoration stuff. That was the fishy one. I definitely don't care about that one so much. Okay, so I could get the Wraith. Yep, remember that one. So that is a spaceship I can switch to. And then, of course, we're focusing around the Corvettes on this one again. So I still have... I can get a Deadeye cannon once I get the Corvette. So I can add that as a weapon to the Corvette. And that's it. So... Starships. I got two choices. We'll go with the Golden Vector because I don't remember as far as the drive parts on that. And I don't get an Atlantid drive on this, but look at how much better it is. I don't have enough now. What? So I don't have room for it in my collection, really? Well, I got my new multi-tool at least. Yeah, my trusty little multi-tool. I wonder if I could do it with this one. No, I still have to have nanites to exchange it. I haven't got enough nanites. Great. Wonderful. All right. Well, again, at the least, I do have a better multi-tool now. Other expeditions, maybe, not as big of a deal, but yeah, if you can get to that, it's easy to get, a good start if you can get the rewards from a previous expedition unlocked. So I need silver. And let's think, what's the easiest way to do that? Spectations. Oh, he was asleep. He had his eyes closed. Oh, big stretch. Oh, don't want to hold my hand. Yeah, hold your paw. No, no. You cover up. You're being indecent, Timmy. Yeah, there you go. Being a little indecent, Timmy, on a live stream. Okay, I targeted this back station, and instead it's sending me to the planet. Now, see, if I had my Corvette, I wouldn't be worried about having the airship, but I would at least then be able to say, I'm going to scrap this stupid thing and maybe have enough nanites to get the ship I want. But again, I wouldn't need it at that point because I'd already have the Corvette. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'm not hurting at the moment for the credits. I'm just trying to get this. All right, so previous systems. Let's take a look. Silver. All right. Yeah, so that was the original one. Okay. So Tarumetry. We're looking for Tarumetry. Hey, perfect. Only one I actually visited. I'm going to say one thing I am not looking forward to with these space stations is the Corvette issues. Because it will put me at the farthest away parking spot for the Corvette to make me have to walk the farthest. And it will then have me, like I had that one time, fall out of the space station trying to walk to the Corvette. Unless they fix those issues. Just in case I'm scanning it. All right, got 2 locations. Cool. Just kind of hoping more for a can't even see it. I can't even see if I'm about to hit the ground. Oh, it's just like a little survey thing. Yeah, never mind. Come on, I need a resource deposit. And you know what, I'm fine. Oh, hey. Something. I can't see the land at the moment. Pyrite. Well, you know. Oh, you know, I just thought of something. This should have the advanced mining laser. Yes, which means I can get me the other stuff, radiant shards now. So I can, yeah, this is a big upgrade for me. 'Cause I should have the advanced mining laser on it. Yep, there we go. Advanced mining laser. So I can now go ahead and get the radiant shards when I come across those.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, really not going to help, but you know what? Fine. Throw it on there. All right, storm clearing. Pyrite. Silver. Boom. Oh, you know, it's extremely hot. Now it's extremely cold. Make up your minds. I don't see how plant creatures can survive here. They either freeze because it's too cold, or they burn because it's too hot. Okay, now that I've got it, solar mirror, and, yeah, metal plating, and boom. Okay, I got it. So, just the blaze javelin with this weapon. Okay. Hang on, I got... Oh, it's this plant. Okay. Yeah, the one that had the stones. And now it's hot again. It's crazy temperature swings. What? Oh. Okay, it's like a pillar thing. I was like, I knew I saw a purple marker somewhere. Okay, so get the pack. Okay. So I can make a Corvette. I just gotta have the place to make the Corvette. So back to the space station. And then we can dump this stupid thing for another stupid thing. It's gonna be a stupid looking ship, but you know, it'll at least be a Corvette. It would have been nice to have maybe got a couple more salvage spots, or the ones I got having extra hab module, so I have more room. I'm sure it's gonna end up being just maybe 2 at most that I get. And here we go. Walking. Whoa. Running. Running. Walking. Well, jogging. Not really walking. We're just jogging. Running. Running. Still running. Because you can't throw your shoulder out and try to, you know, move faster with the jetpack. All right. Start with landing gear, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, you want the hab module. I mean, available to build? None. So I get 1. I'll move it back. I don't like having that under there. Oh, wonderful. All right, we got this, and then that. Yeah, okay. I have that so we can get outside. And then the reactor, which I would love to be able to rotate the other way, but oh well. And technically, I mean, I've got the weapon, but I can go and get the anomaly again to get me the other one. All right, that should be it, I think. Yeah, I don't have anything else other than I have the thermal grill cap and an engine cover. It's just cosmetic. Because I mean, when it says structural decoration, you know, it's just extra. And I'm not gonna worry about any windows or anything right now because I want to make the most of the inside area. Remove existing starship. You know what? I want to do that. Because I don't care about... Well, ugh. That's got the Atlantid drive. This doesn't have the Atlantid drive. Let's just add to collection. Maybe I can do the other one. I can go and switch to the other one at some point and maybe get that drive out. I may have to just remake it. Oh, no, it gave me an Atlanta drive. Okay. So I could have just dumped that one. Fine. Whatever. I need to make a display at some point. But right now, let's go with cargo rack that I cannot make at the moment because I need some metal plating. Honestly, I'm going to do that just because it gives me a lot more storage. And then a refiner unit, so I don't have enough platinum. All right, so I need 3 metal plating and microprocessor. All right. Oh, yeah, okay. So, 1, and where's the stupid? There. 2, 3, and, I already forgot. There's a carbon nanotube for... Oh, yeah, the microprocessor. I was thinking circuit board. It's just a circuit board. Alright, I'll put it there for now. That does kind of stick out more than I would like on the design, but, you know, at least it gives me some space. Some of this stuff I don't think I'm going to need right now. Okay, that might, well, polished stone, yeah, I don't think I need that. That gives me plenty of storage right now. And I got me my ship. Let's get the reward. Okay. Aha! Yeah, okay. So I didn't need an extra refiner unit. Yeah, so we'll throw it there as you come in. Boom. Okay, so I got a refiner unit and now it's suddenly got bright. And search the wreckage of a lost Corvette. Use it to locate wrecks in space. So that's part of the theme here is we've got to go salvage stuff. Instead of, I guess, worrying about doing just the going through space type of thing. And I have to put it there. Okay, let's scan for debris. I guess it's the same thing. You gotta just warp or pulse until it, yeah, finds the right wavelength. There we go. That's a lovely looking one. Okay. So my aim is off already. That's not doing anything. All right. Let me hotkey this. And we're gonna operate the hatch. And just, you know, totally fine. Totally legit, normal thing to do. I gotta probe the wreckage. Is that lovely, you know? That's it? That's all we're doing? Well. What the? Okay. I broke it, right? Yeah? But it's still showing. And there's still... Okay, yeah, another one here. Log! Log! Gotta have the log, right? Oh, that... Okay, so I recovered the log. And those things now... Okay, so it disappeared. Even though the part's still there and the cog symbol is now gone, so... Alright, get in here. Come on. Oh, come on, I can do it. I can make it. There we go. Don't need to let all the air out. I guess, wait, I say I collected two. There we go. Okay, so that one and and cargo links, and we got the log. I may have to build a second storage thing at some point. Okay, and oh, hang on, let me check. And of course, that used up the rangefinder, so I gotta keep making rangefinders. That is gonna be really annoying, having to do it that way. So, salvageable scrap. We're gonna see if it still lets me do that trick. Apparently, Timmy says he's not too high. He decided to cover himself completely up again. Okay. So now, why a shortcut hotkey to get out of the pilot seat? This is not a very populated planet. They may have made sure that we don't get any like very dense availability planets. And I see water. That looks like water. Probably not a deep ocean, but it's water. Leaning towards more water. I might at least find something, you know, crystal sulfide, something like that, so. That's definitely too shallow, but we'll keep going. Maybe find something a little deeper. Quartzite deposit. I may need to go and hit a couple of these simply for the fact that I need to make a bunch of chromatic metal. That's one of those nice things too with the Corvettes, is that you literally can leave them floating in the air and be okay. And you don't have to land and waste all that launch thruster fuel. Armor clam, more clams. Oh, bang! Hey, there we go. Look at that. Okay, I don't have anything on that. All right, where did it go? Ah, there. I think I see why you want a base on this expedition, is to find a spot to get chromatic metal, get stuff for making that, because we're gonna have to make so much. Okay, not seeing anything of real value right here, but let's go a little bit further out. Because that is like the islands are thinning out over here. And we do want deep water. Oh, oh yeah, got a good reward. Advance my, well, if I didn't have my, you know, special stick multi-tool, that would have helped. having the advanced mining laser now. So that gets me through all of number 1, phase 1. Okay, which gave me posters. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, that one because I got the underwater creature. Again, not worry about going in order. We want deep, so I can get that, and I need to deploy a submarine. So if I can do that, I can deploy this. Find a deep enough spot, then relocate the time lost wreck of the fire ship Arcadia. After that, all right. Just pause right here, and okay. The fact that I'm getting scans like this is making me think it's not too deep, but we've got crystal sulfide. There we go. Oh, we're getting some color as we get lower. Nice. Okay. And there is at least some depth, but not a lot. I mean, I might find enough depth to do worthwhile for a Nautilon. I don't want to have to build. I like waste resources building the little spawning pad and forget it when I leave. Oh. Underwater cave. Alright, I think I got all that. Yeah, not a lot of depth in this area. I don't think I'll get the super deep claim here. That might be the other gas giant. But that should have been the crystal sulfide, right? Where was it? Harvest 8? Okay, I'm short by 2. Fine. Huh? Oh, and I destroyed it because it was buried. That was nice of them. You know, bury it, so I have to dig for it, and then it gets destroyed. There we go. Okay, so new reward. Optical drill unit, okay. And I still need to go back to one of those. Okay, so yeah, this was one of the unknown ones. So I found that It's either I completed this and now I got this, so it tells me what this is, or it's following the whole Fireship Arcadia thing, which means I got to find the log for this. So once I find that one, it will unlock the next one. So there is still at least that restriction of sequential task that I have to finish. Alright, so yeah. Just nothing deep enough here to count for the 1000 U or 1001 depth. Okay. I guess I can use that. This I don't need. And probably don't need the salt. Oh, already installed. Well, there we go. I can install in the other multi-tool, but what's the point? I got a better one right here. Oh, and thought I transferred them, but I didn't. Okay. All right, back to, you know what? Thinking maybe anomaly would be the better option. I still don't have enough nanites though to buy the spaceship. I really don't need the spaceship at this point, but I could go to the anomaly and get me the cannon, the shotgun cannon. Granted, I'm not fighting anything in space yet, so I guess I could wait a minute. I don't think there was anything I had to actually do as far as the expedition quest, as far as fighting in space. Yeah, I don't even have anything that says I have to go destroy sentinels on this one. At least it parks at the closest one, so I don't have to go all the way to the far end over there. Still have to do this long trek back. You know, if the pad works, why can't the teleport pads work here in one of these? So I don't have to do this. This part here is dumb. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. I have to land on that pad. I mean, if I was flying into a derelict space station, I wouldn't worry about having to land on the appropriate pad. I'd be like, you know what? I could just land right here. Who's gonna stop me? It's abandoned. Nobody's here to complain. Let me park closer to where the stuff is. Okay, previous. Yes, rendezvous 1. So we're gonna go there. That was perfect timing. I was literally about to, I was like putting the camera on him, so I'd be like, Timmy's about to fall off, and then he literally fell off. Are you embarrassed? You rolled too hard, Timmy. That was really perfect timing. I was just gonna like, hey, look, Timmy's about to fall off, and then nudge him over, and then right as I turned the camera on him, boom. He's embarrassed now. He's like, oh man, I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna hide. Oh. Good thing we got carpeting here, Timmy. That might have hurt you a little bit. Oh no! I knew it. I just fell out. Yes. I just fell out of the station. Again. That's why you don't walk down the path that you should be able to walk down. And I can't. I'm still stuck. Okay. Don't walk down the hallway that you should be able to walk down the hallway, because you might fall out of the derelict space station because you walked down the hallway because you thought you could. All right, which one am I on? That should have been before I teleported. Ah. Poor Timmy, all embarrassed. Go again. Try us one more time, Timmy. I'm not going the wrong. No, and I fall out again. Seriously? Okay, yeah. Significant bug happening here, devs. That's another one I can't believe they haven't fixed. Alright, I guess I am going to use the anomaly for this. Because I cannot, if I teleport to that one, which granted, it may not make a difference, because it's when I teleport to the other one that happens. But we'll try it. Maybe coming from the anomaly will make a difference. And it seems to be when I'm using a Corvette. This has only ever happened since the Corvettes were introduced, and when I'm flying a Corvette. The Corvette seemed to cause a problem of you falling through the floor on a lot of stuff. I really don't want to have to do all that warping again. But I may have to. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get me the weapon upgrade at least.
Collectible received.
God, my jetpack is so weak in this save. It's weird. Nobody being around at all. Like, even here. Gonna try this again. If it does it again, I'm gonna just, I guess, quit and reopen. Okay, so maybe it is like a space station to space station thing, though I have had it happen before where I made it out here, and as I was running along, I fell through the floor. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, let me do a rebuild while I'm here. And did I get... No, I got covers. Decorative stuff. I was hoping I'd have another, well, I guess I could buy it, yeah. The store thing? Well, no, that's right. It's broken, so I don't have... What? Or, no? Yeah, I can. Okay. So, basic modules. Which I don't have enough money. Yeah, I just want a basic hab. I just want 2 of them. Okay, well then we're going to modify that. And put that. Old Deadeye. The better weapon. Oh, and because I know what it's gonna be. Yeah, there. At least I do have a save now at this point, and it can't, you know, drop me through the floor forever. Okay, so now back to Expedition. I need to reach the second one, which hopefully is going to give me a moon or planet that has a deep enough ocean there. So we're going to go for the the way it came. So yeah, all right. So at least get the second milestone, or yeah, second rendezvous point. Iridium. Ooh, some iridium. Der kleine Frucht Eric. I feel like I've got to translate it. Yeah, der kleine Frucht Eric. All right, yeah. So I gotta Google Translate. My German is very, very little. The Little Red Eric. Okay. So like Little Red Riding Hood, but Little Red Eric. Okay, and nuclear. I'm not even gonna worry about that. Der Lech Dominic. Tung Tung Sahur. We got some interesting names in this one. Monica Bear. Bunch of indium in this system. That could be potential. Ooh, activate indium. That could be potentially useful. Fiery moon and a flourishing planet. A big bruh moment. You know, I want to land on the space station. I'm not going to teleport or anything. I'm just going to land, so it gives me credit, I think, for this one. I don't think you actually have to access the portal for it to work. You just have to actually land on the station. That way I could come back for, I think it was big bruh moment. Just so I can, maybe get some supplies off a nice flourishing planet. So how much, oh, I got enough. Yeah, because I got my Corvette, I got enough fuel right now. Activate copper. Copper. Wait. Frozen donut hole base. That's you want frozen donut holes, obviously. Okay, salvageable scrap is, well, in a high sentinel activity. Not a fan of that, but Edha E48. That's not the one I'm looking at. Let's go and at least try to look at that, because if I can get... Comes down, again, density of the spots for salvageable scrap, but if I can find it where it's at least got some density to it, I might be able to fly around and grab a few modules, a little upgrade possibility for the Corvette, beyond having to make a bunch of debris scanners. I already know you can find salvageable scrap because I did find that one before I even got the Corvette. So it's not like they just took that function out for this expedition. Okay. Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got some density here. 7, 7. Okay. Oh, and I'm right above a couple. All right, so we're... Sheesh. All right, I've hit the mother load right here. Like how I took the cannon off, but I still have a stupid photon cannon. Make sure it's a little different when you're not right on top of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this for a minute. It's not like I have to get a whole bunch of modules for the completion of this. But I'm gonna get it because I want... ideally, if I can get another habitat module, would be great. At least 2. Like 3 would be better. That way I have room on both sides for a bunch of upgrades. I just gotta find me a spot where I can actually do some trading too. This was just a great score right here. It's like all in a line. Oh, Ceto class reactor. All right, yeah. Okay, that's... I'm gonna get these and I can cycle back over that way if I don't have what I'm looking for. Oh, and what, copper. Tempted I might land and grab some copper too. Yeah. Easy. Alright, we'll do this. Let me dump some supplies. Guys, oh, it's already going there. That's right. Okay, so, well, is it? No, it goes into this inventory. That's right. I gotta do all this. I'm gonna have to, I think... add another storage container for this for sure. I may have to have 2. Of course, some of this is tradable, but because I need a wonder projector, obviously. let's see how that. Oh yeah, that filled up quickly. Hydraulic legs. I mean, all sorts of other little interesting ones. Titan heavy booster. Wait. Oh, should have looked. Do I have a HAB module? Only thing it looks like it'd be HAB modules are those. I've got the Thunderbird landing bay, which I'm not a fan of because it's the little elevator style that you just have to kind of wait on it to lower you down, lower you back up. It's too slow for my preference. I do not have a expansion. I don't have any. No, not that. Well, I'll grab copper because chromatic metal. And we'll get a couple more. We're coming up on 3-hour mark. And I feel like I really haven't done as much as I would like to have accomplished through today's stream on the expedition itself. But if I can get at least one more HAB module of some sort, I'll feel good about it because I can expand and have some room to work and carry plenty of supplies. That's a pretty good sized little chunk here. I still at least want to get to Rendezvous 2, I think. I think that's at least going to be the last thing for today is to get that. Metal fingers, yeah. Near copper deposit. Well, we're just gonna go for that one. Yeah, so much easier. Just fly over. Even if you have to jump out to start doing this in the future. So much easier just fly over, warp down to the surface without having to land, and then just keep going. So much better. I think Corvettes are one of the best things they've added to this game. Okay. Let's see, where's the next one? If I burned through ancient data structure, well, is that I appear to have burned through all of the spots here. Okay. Well, you know. Walkway. Cargo link. Yeah, I saw that. Let's go ahead and get that. That. And that. And then something I can maybe trade at some point. Wow, I've really lucked out on that. It's like 10 spots in one small area and then now nothing. Unless this is where I already went through grabbing all the spots. Let's go further out. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I went past one over there, but that's way past. Okay, those are way past. Apparently, I just was not in the right spot to see them. So that's the closest, second closest, and then third closest. But I think I can probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Cargo sphere. I think it was +1 cargo spot or something in my storage. Domed casing. Mag landing thrusters, alright. I'll say it goes back this way. Oh, a Sentinel boundary map. From that. Okay, we got far off one there. I got a couple of far off ones over that way. Alright. Structural tank. Let's pick the best spot. Okay, those disappeared, so it's that one next. Maybe I'll get me some more in close proximity to it. Bolted joint. What I wanted for Christmas. Humming sack, yeah, not worried about that. And we're back. Oh! It's far off, but it's only one show invisible right now. Why can I not get some better ones? Alright, so we got at least that one there. That's way off. Okay, so yep, one there. At least gives me 1, 2. And that might open up some more in that direction. Yeah, let's check this place out. Oh, actually, let me clean up some stuff. Hoping I'll find a trade terminal. Like, find one that's got a trade terminal. I can sell some junk. Oh, great. I don't have any more room for it. Okay. Oh. So I need another one. Okay. Okay. I'm not getting a lot from it, so I'm not too worried about it. 99, that's minus 7. Minus 6. Minus 5, so then minus 4. Okay. Yeah, an awful lot of trade stuff with no place to trade them. Keep searching. Yeah, multiple times. Okay, yeah, I really, really, really wanted to get a second cargo or habitat hub thing. Just give me some more room, but apparently that's not going to happen. So we'll move to the next rendezvous. And couple spots where there was just really good density, and then I go in, there's like no salvageable scrap spots. So sometimes you find the planet that's got good little pockets and then empty spaces, and then you find a planet that's just barren all the way around, like has practically nothing. Like once in a while you'll see it, and then you'll find, like in my other game save, a planet that is just literally just overflowing with salvageable spots. So yeah, weird. Okay, bones, ancient bones, so we can go get those. Temperate moon, planet, marine planet. It's not a gas giant marine planet, but it's a marine planet, which to me says at least it does say deep sea. So yeah, makes sense why it's also ties into this, and then we gotta find this, but then we deploy a submarine. So we're gonna get a couple of these now real quick. Altiati. That's the name of it. Sounds like it'd be a motorcycle or car brand. No, let me see. Autopilot. Rendezvous 2. Okay, yeah, so you can choose your spot. I'm just gonna take a little stroll around my lovely little spot here. So many of these to don't. Maybe I should get back in. So it is a water world. Okay. Just gonna skim the water a little bit. I do have the little aqua jets too, so I can technically land on the water. But why? Why do that when I can do this and not have to worry about launch thrusters? Okay, so I got the... That's it, literally land in the water. Okay, I get a more upgrade, and then find that. I'm assuming that is... Okay, so it's doing another rangefinder, so actually we're gonna focus on probably to deploy the submarine. Okay, let me get myself up out of the water a little bit. And all right, now I need to not build that. Do I have to get far enough away from it for it to be the regular building thing to make my submarine? Or... Yeah, I can't summon it yet. I should have gotten the stuff for it. Let's see. Platform plans. And the blueprint. So I should be able to choose to do that here. I'm just apparently so close to this, it's not going to let me. Possibly because, I guess maybe... Oh, that's wonderful. There, yeah, I had to get far enough out. A dihydrogen jelly, okay. And what was the... what was it? Magnetized ferrite. Well. That's going to give me much, but at least I am not being eaten by a shark. Let's see, how much was it I needed? 90. Okay, so... Uh-oh, I think I'm sinking. Oh, no, it's the storm is making the waves go crazy. Oh, actually, I think that my teleporter is way underwater now. I think it has, it caused my ship to go higher. It seems like, yeah, I think the waves are just getting higher because of the storm. You know what? Wait, what? I see that. Where's my thingy? I thought that was the thingy I was going for. Alright, yeah, get here so I can hang out outside of big wavy water. Okay, so that... Yes, okay, I got enough magnetized ferrite now. Yeah, extra wavy water. Okay. And now I gotta get far enough away again. Yeah, see, it's not giving me that. So I'm just too close for Nautilon. Did I? No, there we go. Okay. It is just, yeah, when the platforms are rocking, don't come a knocking, right, everyone? Oh, don't you go anywhere. No. Okay, yes. Nautilon. Let me just get in it so I can, you know, kind of... Oh, yeah, look at the wave effect there. How much is bouncing that around? Come here. I need to get in here because I have this. There. Humboldt Drive module. And that frees up some space for... we'll toss that one. Okay. And I think I'm getting like a glitchiness because of it, like the waves or something maybe moving me around. Alright, now I got... There it is. That might just be the waves causing it to sink. Weirdly. Of course, that's also, like, kind of going in... Oh, my ship's going in the water, too! The waves are that crazy. I thought the storm was over. Okay. Deepest ocean. Extreme water pressure. Okay. So not the submarine being the problem. Oh, hey, is that one of those little creatures I can tame? Anomalous blob creature? I've got these. Just don't eat me. Alright, oh, operating depth. Yeah, okay, I collect that one. Wow, I got a 100 oxygen thing, right? Yeah, okay. A marine shelter to help me as I need to go wandering around outside. So yeah, we're going for this depth, and then I gotta get some sea glass. Okay, those like skeletal seahorses, kind of what they look like. All right, we did it. It's 1,000. You. Okay. Let me get out real quick. Well, I was scanning.
Technology recharge. Units received.
Okay, that does nothing. Okay, so I got that one. Now I'm actually making like the progress that I'm kind of was looking for is speed. I'm actually gonna switch to here for that one, and we get a scanner module. Of course, has to go here. Oh, I can't just go, you know, into my inventory. Now I gotta move some stuff around. Blaze javelin, blaze javelin, blaze javelin. Okay, so I've got too many, so let's take that out. Now, why is that not tying in? Oh, it's that stupid thing. Okay, it's not supposed to connect. Probably need to refill that a little bit. Okay, so I got that sea glass, which I have to jump out for. I wonder if we're gonna get a another thing for the game, like we've got the Nautilon, or we're gonna get a bigger submarine, one that's like a Corvette submarine where we can walk around inside. Okay, that is an interesting looking one. Oh, decent. Okay, you know what, let me get back in so I can look at that. Oh, it's just finally notifying me for that. All right, see you, Jenny. Yeah, as you came back, she leaves. What about that? Those are big creatures. Okay, I need sea glass. There we go. Yeah, before I yeah, we're gonna try to get sea glass now. I gotta get 5, so I might as well do it while I'm here. A lot of sudden swimming sounds. is swimming around me. Something's swimming above me, I guess. Okay, I need to scan for another sea glass. Oh yeah, there's those things. Kind of weird seahorse thingies.
Technology recharge.
I'm not seeing any sea glass. That might be something I just go and do some exploring for on my own. Of course, I have no scanner. Let's just see how deep it goes. So I had to go to 1001 U. Well, obviously this keeps going. Let's see where the bottom is. All right. Well, there's some more sea glass. See. Oh, I swear I just recharged them, right? Didn't I just recharge that?
Technology recharge.
Or was it one of those maybe? Oh, it's out here. I might be spending a bunch of time looking for it. So yeah, I can find it. I only gotta get 3 more, and then of course locate that which is in space, which will then unlock this one, and we know it's gonna be something to do with that Arcadia thing, the Fireship Arcadia. And then I'll have that. I've already got that one done. I gotta find a floating companion. I'm assuming that means a actual floating in the air, not in the water. And then of course the Explorer Derelict Freighter. That's the one I'm really kind of concerned with. And let's see. I'm not seeing anything that shows the scanner. Oh, there it is. Okay, emergency signal scanner. So after I do that one, before I do that, I am making sure to make a very specific save point, because last expedition it crashed on that and I lost all my work on it. Still gotta find those. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you know, that's the weird one for me, is finding the black hole thing. I think I'm just gonna make my way back up to my ship, and then what I'll do is some point, maybe later this evening or tomorrow at the worst case, I'll come back to this and I'll just go around, find the other 3 glass, and be ready to move on to the next spot. Maybe go try to find some salvage spots again where I can actually get, hopefully, the stuff to maybe unlock some good things. Yeah, it would be kind of interesting to see a new Corvette style submarine, but it would completely replace the need for the Nautilon at that point. And it becomes a case of, like, how do you get the ship? Like, you just summon it in? Once you get it going, well, then you still have to go and custom build it if it's like the current Corvettes. I mean, with the deep ocean worlds like this, it would kind of be nice to have a Corvette mobile base type thing for underwater. Not like a, you know, I guess it could be like a pre-designed Corvette type thing. If it needed to, you know, be like, oh, we're just gonna have it be where it's a fixed design. It's not a customizable one, but it's a mobile base where you got like at least some room to walk around, maybe a refiner inside kind of thing. I feel like that would be useful for things now. Oh, we've got solar mirror because I will need that. Actually, I can go ahead and make that. That's up for the quantum computer. Okay. Yeah, quantum computer. Antimatter. I got the rest. Okay, so we'll make antimatter, quantum computer, which now I don't have enough chromatic metal. That's why. It's 25. And I have like 3 left. Quantum computer. Metal plating. Yep. There we go. Got it. Just so I go ahead and make sure I had it done before I accidentally used up something for something else. Let's see. All right, we're gonna drop that in. There we go. Yes. All right. So Corvette. Just gonna let hover here. Oh. I did not. No. I did not tell you to land. I was trying to tell you to let me out of the seat. And it just did that. Great. Alright, well, I guess I'm stuck with it that way now. So, alright, yeah, let's wrap it up for today. Again, I'll probably just continue on later today or tomorrow if I have time to try to get the rest of that, so we're not just wandering around looking for it. And then we can start with that next time. I think that's pretty much all I have to do on water-based stuff. Well, except for catching fish. I can do a fossil exhibit. So I do have an option in here if I can do a complete fossil exhibit in here. I may go try to find one of those where I can do. It might be it. I gotta do all of these or something like that. I don't know. I have to play with it, but yeah, if I get that, then I could go ahead and do some fishing here. Fishing shouldn't be a big deal. I can find that on another planet, so that shouldn't be a big problem. We are going to call it for today. Timmy, still embarrassed. Still embarrassed that you fell off, that you rolled off of your bedding. Just right as I put you on camera too, you just plop into the floor. All embarrassed now. You're like, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that on camera. Oh, fat boy. Oh yeah. Let's get you up here. Gotta show off the shirt. Wearing nothing under the shirt. Ain't that right? You're wearing nothing under your shirt. You embarrassed still? A little bit? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't put. Okay. He won down. So, yeah. Good start to the expedition. Honestly, I feel like, I mean, it doesn't feel like I've done much because I'm still on the second phase trying to get it completed. But I've got stuff from some of the other ones done. I've got a lot of parts from the Corvette, salvage, so I can turn around and try to, see if I can trade some of those in maybe before next time as well. But it's good because we'll get through, hopefully, the expedition next week. We'll be finishing it up if possible. And that puts us... Get the calendar show up. If we get it done next week, then we are a little bit closer to the toxicity DLC release for Planet Crafter, which is on November 17th, which is definitely, we're going to be back for that one and doing that. But yeah, that's good enough for today. Go check it out if you do want to get some of the stuff for this, which again, there are some new modules for vertical building on the Corvettes. It's worth it. I feel like now I'm going to try to keep a watch for the expeditions just so I can go back through when they finally do some of the old ones again and get some of those older cosmetics, but and unlocks. And Timmy came back. All right, but yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Those of you who are still with us at this time, thank you for sticking around to the end. Everybody that had to leave, it's okay, you know, it happens. But it's time for us to let him do some business and take a break. So we'll see you next week, same time, same place. And oh yeah, what is it? It'll be Halloween, day after Halloween next week. Yeah, it'll be day after Halloween. So be sure to tell me about your costumes if you do any trick-or-treating. And or you know, Jenny, Jason, kids do trick-or-treating. Be ready to share costume stuff. And yeah, that should be all it is. It's just be November 1st, so we'll be into November, day after Halloween. Yeah, so that'll be next Saturday, but same time. I think it's daylight savings time is after that, so shouldn't adjust for anybody outside the US. But yeah, you're going as Jason. Well, that's good. I'm going as myself as well. So that's my Halloween costume. Timmy is probably, I don't know what you're gonna be yet. He's got several costumes we can revisit. So I keep wanting to find him a little trench coat and just have it so when he stands up, the coat falls open, and I'll call him a flasher. Problem is finding the right trench coat to, you know, when he stands up, it does that. But all right, that's it. We're done for the day. Thanks for hanging out. Go enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week.